So freaking good. I know what you're thinking. Did I drink 6 coffees or only 5? In all the confusion, I kind of lost track myself. Greetings, YouTubers. Atari Leaf here. After a long work week on a Friday, doing a video. Yes, I still do them once in a while. So a few things here. First thing, kind of a sad note. Okay, here's the story behind it. I was going to do a review. I was working on a review for this, Super Space Invaders for the Sega Master System. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, never got around to it. So I was going to start capturing some footage. But what happened was my Master System here, Master System got all weird and glitchy. The game would freeze and lock up, and I tried restarting it. Clean the cart's fine. I cleaned the cart connector's fine. Yeah, it started glitching out, acting really strange. I would get software errors. Sometimes it would go to the built-in Safari Hunt and Hang On, which are built-in. Sometimes I would get the software error. And all these games previously worked. I tried this, obviously. I tried World Grand Prix. That glitched out on me. Outrun and Rampage wouldn't work at all, even though they previously worked fine before. Like I said, all the games are clean. I clean all my games, so I don't know. This Sega Master System might be on its last legs. I did only pay $5 for it at a thrift store, so I don't know how it was treated by its original owner. This wasn't from a game store. It was $5 at a thrift store. And the weird thing is this is something I've been thinking of selling or getting rid of, because I don't use the Master System much outside of, you know, 3 or 4 games like Super Space Invaders or Outrun, and Rampage is really good. To me, Rampage is worth keeping a Master System around for. So I may end up getting another one just for those few games, or the better choice would be get one of the power base converters, whichever ends up cheaper, I suppose. But what I will do is, since I was going to review this, I can't really review it now, but I will show you just briefly a little bit of the gameplay footage that I have for Super Space Invaders. Okay, as you can see there's a few screens, and it locked up and froze at a couple different spots. I will say that this is an extremely difficult game. Of all the Space Invaders games that I've played, this is really difficult. Could never get very far in the game. But it's got a lot of the power-ups. It's got those bonus screens where it's kind of funny, where you're protecting cows from a UFO. It's a decent game, but I still prefer the Space Invaders 91 on the Sega Master System. But it's a decent little game, so sorry I couldn't do a proper review, but at least you get, with that video, you get a little bit of a taste of that game. Okay, so let's do something a little more fun now. Pickups. Haven't done pickups in a while. Maybe once a month. So I've been on a kick with one particular system, and I finally picked up that system, and it's one of these, Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP, between Steve Benway and Crow and Ed T1138 doing videos on the Game Boys, and I think one of the top 3 Tuesdays that Ed did was on top 3 Game Boy, or top 3 handheld games, so I'll get to that too. So it was $40 for this. I don't know if that's a good price, and it came with 7 games and the charger, and one of these smashing little cases. Very cool. If James Bond were to have a Game Boy Advance SP, this would be the one you would want. And it is the AGS 101, the one with the brighter backlight. Although I find I don't use it that much. Okay, so I'll go through the games that came with this machine. Super Mario Advance. And it's a decent little game. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. There it is on the screen. Alright. Also, we've got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Interestingly, both this game and Super Mario Advance, I didn't know, both have the original version of Mario Brothers. The arcade version of Mario Brothers on there. Exact same version, too. Some of these others aren't that great, but Star Wars, this is called Apprentice of the Force. There's that. Bond. James Bond. I know, not Sean Connery, but still. Medal of Duty, Honor. Medal of Honor, Duty. Madagascar. I love those movies. And Splinter Cell. Okay, so that was the GBA games. That, like I said, $40 for that with the case, the charger, and those 7 games. I don't know if it's a great price, but they seem to be going for about $20 to $25 just a base unit around here. So I figured for 7 games for another 15, not too bad. Okay. Game Boy games. Now, one of the main reasons I've wanted this system was because it's got a great glut of arcade ports. So I bought a bunch of those. Here's what else I've got though too. These are all Game Boy, original Game Boy and Game Boy Color. We've got Super Off-Road. That's not that good. That one, some of these came out on eBay. That particular one was off of eBay. Yeah, these are a lot. This one came in the same lot. That one there. NASCAR. Mortal Kombat! Not that one. Okay, this one. Really good. I like this one. Arcade Classic 3, Galaga and Galaxian. Super RC Pro-Am. What was the other one? Came in that lot. Oh yeah! This one here. Seamus. So all 6 of these games, all those 6 of those, for $6.50 plus shipping, which is not bad. Now, this one really interested me when I saw the lot, and one of the reasons I ended up getting it. I played this on the Coco a long time ago, and I think it's also on the Commodore VIC-20, 64, and the Atari computers, which I believe is where it started. It's kind of a Berserk clone. Actually, I'll show it to you here really quick while I've got the thing on. And it's a pretty good version. Okay, yeah, Seamus. Yeah, it's kind of a Berserk clone, but it's got a little bit more going for it. So I'll probably do, hopefully, a proper review on this too. Let's see if I can get some gameplay going of it. All these different little robots and things. Okay, we'll skip that. Turn up the volume a bit. Sorry guys. Level 1, the laboratory. Okay. I'm not even really going to try and play it, but gives you an idea. I'm trying to play this sideways well. Okay. Well, that's it anyway. Seamus. Interesting game. So yeah, there was that lot. Some of these I picked up locally for a couple bucks. Let's see what we've got here. This one was free. Blades of Steel. Frogger was 4, I believe. It's a pretty good version of that. Rampage? Game Boy Color. I wasn't really as impressed with this version of Rampage, and I love Rampage, but it's not that great. There's another one. I think this one is World Tour. There's also Universal Tour. I'll give that one a shot. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, $4. Castlevania Adventures. It's okay. I love this one. Kicks. Really, really good port of Kicks. Donkey Kong. Love it. Love it. That was 4. Pac-Man. 4. 5 for Dig Dug. Really good port of Dig Dug. Actually has 2 games. One called New Dig Dug. Classic Game Room did a review of this. It does have a little bit of slowdown, but it's still really, really good. And this final one, I spent a little bit more for, and it's the one I just did a review for before this video, Mr. Do. But to me, some games are worth the money. I'm not going to say what I spent, but it was a pretty good penny. But really, really worth it, and I highly recommend this port of Mr. Do. Like the Super Nintendo version, it's kind of hard to find and a little pricey, but really, really worth it. There's Seamus doing his thing. Okay. Oh, last pickup. Not Game Boy related. You're gonna have to move, buddy. Got this off of eBay. It's just a joystick. Oops, it's upside down. I put in a bid for $10 and thinking I was never going to get it because when I put my bid in, it was $10.01. It went right up to the max right away. But I've seen these before a couple times for the Atari computers, but this one is for the Tandy Color computer. Really good stick, works really well. It's got, I was wondering why there was 4 buttons, but what it does, Seamus is being noisy, it's right there. You've got left and right. So if you're a lefty, you set it on left and you can use these 2 buttons here. The only problem I would think would be that little bumpy part where the wire comes out. You'd have that in your way. But yeah, really, really good stick. And works really well for the Coco. I was playing double back with this stick, and it's great. Fantastic. So yeah, there's my pickups. Death of a Sega Master System, maybe. Maybe it can be fixed, who knows. And a GBA SP to add to the collection, featuring Seamus. This is Atari Leaf. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.